SEPTA's been putting ads up. I really want the airport one because I kept missing it. I only caught like a little, it's in my videos, but I wanted it for a thumbnail, but I might download one of my other videos and re-upload it on another channel just to get that airport line thumbnail and imagery. So I will look for it in another video. I do think it's weird, this, and I've talked about this in other videos, it's an actual effort for people to force you to like see yourself in a reflection, like in windows or similar. Sometimes reflections are not accurate. I've seen other people on YouTube and it's like, that person looks so much better in person or normally, but in the reflected glass, you know, it's a distorted image per se. There's something that fades or blurs people out. Some people could look, you know, they could think that they look worse or mushier, if you will. It's hard to explain. But I think that if people were to play evil tricks, and there are a lot of people who love to be tricksters, they might actually work really hard to do that with people on the street. Especially, I realize I'm carrying a camera. There are other people who walk around with a camera. I'm not the only one, but it's kind of rare-ish. So they probably love to play games. So let me see this way. 12 to 5, May 4th. I don't think you need tickets, you just show up. So they're doing a power wash here, so we'll leave them alone. We'll head on this way past Canopy and Federal Donuts. I know, I thought about going tomorrow. I'm trying to think of, I don't need anything but the Gerard. So I call this the Drug Enforcement Agency Plaza. So Gerard Avenue, this is just the Gerard. But if you were to go north of Gerard Avenue, you would find Drugville, like it's just a drug fest. Then we have Federal Donuts to the left, which sounds like the feds, even though, oddly, it's part of the Israeli Soul Collective. And a Jewish guy just walked by with his beanie, or, I forgot the word, starts with an M, I think. It's been so long, and my brain has actually been erased of certain things. It's not Mahamaka, it's not, I'll have to look that up now, but anyway, we'll just call it a beanie for today. There's an official word. It's not in Yiddish. It's not technically Yiddish, but it's close enough. It would be like a Hebrew Israeli word. But Federal Donuts, Federal Do Nuts. Unless the Israeli Soul Collective is trying to say that feds will drive people crazy. That's it. Maybe they orchestrate so much that it totally drives people insane. Can, and then opie. Can opiate. That's what that means. This used to be a social services building. And Hilton, a Hilton of drugs. That's right. Can opiate. So that's what some people see it as. Sorry if I sound obnoxious when I read it out, but I guess because it's in plain sight, and I'm wondering if it was done on purpose to create a fake drug enforcement agency plaza in the epicenter of activity of Center City. There's Kensington and all that, but so the food trucks will be here. This will be where the food truck festival is. We had a smoothie this morning. We're trying to be healthy. We're on a 30-day challenge of smoothies. So I just do frozen fruit. I had watermelon, mango, and raspberry this time. Sometimes I do I've been doing strawberry also, but almond milk, and I add a little bit of vanilla protein powder just to thicken it up because I didn't have a banana. And a banana can do what the protein powder does, or the protein powder does what the banana does. So Victor's Pizza Truck. So I imagine there'll be a ton of ton of food trucks here on May 4th. So this is the plaza. That's the street. I'm curious what it'll look like. How busy. It'll get crowded because we have the Broad Street Run. So people are staying in hotels nearby and all that other stuff. But it feels good to have the smoothies in the morning. For quite a few months I've been having oranges dipped in dark chocolate hummus. The downside is the dark chocolate hummus could, you know, add up a little bit over time in terms of, it is non-GMO, but technically there's sugar in it, like, you know, raw sugar.